I'm Jendo with Combat Sports UK, and GTFP 19 is in the books. Let's have a look back at it.
Conceive, believe, achieve.
This is former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Michael Bisping.
Paddy the Baddie here. You're listening to Combat Sports UK.
And you're watching Combat Sports UK.
Thomas Paull has been officially confirmed for the Contender Series, and that was spoken of at Golden Ticket 19. Let's see what Thomas Paull had to say to Combat Sports UK. Thank you to Chris Simpson for being there in person.
Chris here, Combat Sports UK, with two-way Golden Ticket champions, and now Dana White Tuesday Night Contender alum Thomas Paull. You just talk us through how you felt when you got the news that you were going to be competing on the show.
It was amazing. The news was amazing. It's been my dream. Obviously, it's everybody's dream and goal to be the UFC. And the Contender Series, when that came about, I never expected it. I never expected to go down that route. It was just amazing. To achieve that, this stage was just wow.
And talk us through how much Team Underground and Golden Ticket have contributed and helped push you forward and elevate you to the level that you're at now.
How massively, Team Underground was amazing. The skills and the abilities and yeah, they helped me loads, honestly. They helped me as a fighter, my amateur and then as a professional, to become a pro in that short amount of time. Hard work, hard fights, day in, day out, crafting, and that's how I've improved myself as a success. Golden Ticket, giving me this platform. This is a massive huge platform. The venue, the support, everything. Filming the to be here and achieve that.
Obviously, you gave yourself a lot of fans, being a fighter that was separated from consciousness as soon as you get the chance. Is that something you're going to take into the cage here in the UFC? And is that something that you're confident you're going to be able to do to whoever your opponent is?
So every fight I go in like the same. All my fights are the same. I go in the same mindset, the same mentality, the same goal. I'm not going to change that now. I'm not going to fuck that up. It's worked for me today, so I'm just going to keep that mentality.
I want to have a bit of fun. With this. Any lightweights in the UFC that you're looking at and you're thinking, I'd love to get in the cage with them and I'd love to put a beating on them?
Okay, so let's have some fun. Plenty of names. Let's go. I want to fight more. Come on. I'll fight you more.
Well deserved. I'm so proud to have been able to like watch you go through this journey, and you deserve the very best. And I'm so excited to see what can happen. And thank you very much for putting on the fights for everyone that you do. Yeah, great stuff. Thank you.
In the main event, Melissa Dixon did damage on the feet and on the ground en route to a decision victory, the first of her career to be crowned the bantamweight champion. See what she had to say post-fight.
Chris here, Combat Sports UK, here with your winner and the champ, Melissa Dixon. We stood here 3 months ago and you said to me you wanted to go 3 rounds, you wanted to be tested, you wanted to go to war. Well, that certainly happened. Obviously, I heard in the cage you were a little bit critical. I know you're a bit of a perfectionist, but you've got to be impressed, obviously, with the ground game that you showed there. You really dominated. So how did you rate your ground game in this fight?
I felt that I was listening to my corner well. I was listening to when they said do the corrections of like making sure my weight was correct. Looking for the underhook if it was there. Unfortunately, it wasn't a lot of the time, so I kept holding on to like an overhook and keeping my weight back. I'm obviously happy with the dominant performance on the ground. I said that I'm a natural grappler, but sometimes my striking is mostly showcased in fights. Fortunately, I did get to go 3 rounds. It wasn't showcased in standing up, which it would have been nicer to put a bit more of a display on. But my stronger suit was the ground game, and that's where we took the fight. And that's what James advised me to look for in the 3rd round, but not chase it. And that's what we got. So.
We spoke pre-fight, I'll just touch up on it again. Obviously the first all-women's main event on the regional scene, you must be so proud of that, your team must be over the moon with that. Obviously is it one of your goals to push women's MMA up? And I bet you're so proud to be steamrolling that train.
Yeah, I'd obviously like females to have an easier ride into the ranks than I've had in regards to getting fights and matches. I'm hoping that female fights across board will showcase female MMA in a better light and broadcast it to the younger spectrum, which will eventually come up and lengthen the sort of horizon of female MMA and therefore bring more females into the sport to compete competitively.
I know you said before the fight that you knew Faldo was tough. Did you expect it to be quite so tough? Because there was times at that fight where a lesser woman would have succumbed to those strikes.
Well, I said in interviews, I've got a tough chin, a lot of heart, and a really hard right hand. I could see she was affected by my shots, but I was also affected by her shots. Obviously, they didn't rock me or wobble me, but I did feel them. And they shocked me that they landed more than they should have, and I think that got into my head and I kind of switched off when I guess I let that get into my head and that affected my striking, but she performed a lot better than I should have allowed her.
And just before I let you go, your next fight, what do you think's around the corner? Do you think you're going to defend the golden ticket belt, or do you think there's so-called bigger things on the horizon for you?
I think golden ticket is a very good scale show. I don't think you can say there's big things on the horizon. I think whatever opportunity they present me will always be a bigger opportunity than the one I've had. Obviously, if more bigger platforms come along, then great, but obviously golden ticket are a star show for me and I like performing here, so if they'll have me back, I'll be here September 3rd at 6:30.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, absolute honour to watch you fight, and you should be very proud of that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Marcus Mee landed a beautiful one shot, one kill, and he also was there to speak with Combat Sports UK. Chris Simpson really pulled him in this one.
Combat Sports UK with your winner, Marcus Mee. As far as your debut goes, you can't really get much better than that. What are your thoughts after that one?
It was fantastic, but you know, what can I say? We've got the knockouts, what I need to do, you know what I mean? Timed it well, kept my composure, boom, you know what I mean? You called in it.
I heard a lot of calls for it about 5-10 seconds before the...
I'm the main man, I'm the fucking main man in the country!
That's everything from him, man, you know
I'm the main man in the country!
Exactly.
End off!
Jimmy Warren,
end off!
So I'm going back undefeated in amateur, now you're coming up pro, hopefully going to go undefeated for quite some time. 2 rounds when you're looking at getting back in the cage and
hopefully I can get on that London card, I'll be happy with that. You know what I mean? 7 weeks? 6 weeks Friday. 7 weeks, man. You know what I mean? Have a little week off now. You know what I mean? Rest my thumbs because of thumbs. Hopefully, get on one of them big shows, man. That's all the best.
And just the last one, anyone you want to especially thank, anyone that's kept you
I want to thank my coaches, Jimmy Warren, Dan Harder, Joe Taylor, all the lads down Hardy Warren, pushing back, grafting day in, day out. I want to thank my boys, well, Craigie team, man. Listen, if it weren't for this lad here, I probably wouldn't be here now.
Come on, lad!
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean, boy? Get me, bro!
Thank you.
Riley Daniels is a roughhouse fighter, and he stopped in to speak with Simo as well. Let's see what Riley had to say.
Chris here from Combat Sports UK with your winner, Riley Daniels. Riley, obviously after dropping the last fight and then coming back in a big way, making a big statement here, he must be absolutely over the moon with that one.
Yeah, like 2 seasons here, so I got a bit more experience that helped me coming into this, gave me a bit of confidence. Shout out to my coaches, team members, and JT, field performance, from the diet and the VSC coach. Yeah, worked hard since the last one. First ever was family I watched it back live, so I can see why it's worked in, so but yeah, fair play to win for the debut guy, particularly with more experience, so I do be confident.
So I saw you, I know it wasn't really competitive, but weeks ago, maybe a month ago, in the grapple.
Yes.
You grappled off the chain at a different level, I think. Do you think there's anyone at this level that can kind of compete with you in terms of when you get into the ground, and especially when you get your hooks in like that? Do you think there's anyone that can kind of compete with you at that level?
Yeah. Two fellas, right up you guys, so yeah, it's definitely surprised, but surprised myself
when do you think you're going to get back in there? When are you looking at putting on another show?
See what Dan says about the next GTFP.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to see a fantastic fight and much deserved and go join the team. Yeah. Thank you very much, Riley.
Brandon Guest retained his championship belt, and we spoke with him as well. We'll touch on Brandon before we touch into the last four of the night.
Chris from Combat Sports UK, here with your winner, more than real champ, and your guest. Real chess match fight. It looked like it took me a while working out, see what you could go with the fight. You showed some really solid Muay Thai. How did you see the fight?
I seen it as pretty back and forth battle to be fair. Obviously, the guy being tall, very rangy. I knew middleweight a few weeks now, watching out for them, trying to circle around. Trying to stick them jabs out, keep them away from me, and just work on his legs, try and slow him down a bit, so then I could work on the match on the last round like I did.
Well, those leg kicks look really good. Some of the catches of those leg kicks and the fires blast. Is that something that you worked on a lot for? The Muay Thai style and keeping the same through the leg kicks?
Yeah. Coach Dixon over here, obviously you know about his striking, incredible stand-up. Obviously since I've started working with him, stand-up's come a lot more managing to get in and out, work on that range, fucking destroy them legs.
Well, we just touched on it, obviously, about Mark being your coach. Not just on like a fighting level, but on a personal level. How much does Mike Mark keep you going and keep you motivated for these fights?
This is my first fight week under Mark, and he's shown that obviously nerves against the before fight and that. I fucking just get my foot in back room just before fight. So he's calmed the nerves down. He's made me believe that I can get in there, and obviously listening to him in the corner, he's gave me everything I could have to get in there and win it.
Just lastly, I know it was a bit of a long fight with the Brewers fight. When are you going to be getting back in there and taking it out again?
Hopefully fucking Sunday.
We'll see. Well, thanks very much. I look forward to seeing it. Get some ice on that now, mate.
Yeah.
Aaron Franz, Callum Turberfield, Daniel Myers, and Luke Whitehouse all got the job done, and they all emerged victorious. Golden Ticket 19 was special, and we got to speak with all four of these. Let's see what they had to say as well.
Chris here from Combat Sports UK with your winner, Daniel Myers. What a war. Was that something you anticipated going into this one?
Good, man! Yeah, no!
Big muscly guy he was. Is that something that you probably identified before that you just needed to get past that visual flurry and a lot of oxygen just needed to run around those muscles? Is that something you identified?
Yeah, because his cardio shit going up, but even still, he's still doing big shots in the last round. Like, he been fucking cheating.
The two of cardio is what you do. Is that something you find yourself on being able to keep going to the final
Not right now. So, I guess that's part of it. Like, I'm not as big for the game. So, I didn't need to go down.
And you've got a great team here, a team underground. Fantastic. How much do you want to these guys going every day?
A lot. Them, and I've been working with school, so I can really just
And when are you looking to get back in the cage? When are you looking at getting another victory? Hopefully?
As soon as possible. After this game takes me to the pub, I'm going to celebrate and then make my way down.
I'll let you go celebrate. Well deserved win. Thank you very much for taking the time. Chris here, Combat Sports UK. Your winner, Alex Turberfield. Sweet knockout. Picture perfect knockout. 2-1 has against the cage. Front his face. Was that something that you planned for to basically take it to straight away?
No. To be fair, the game plan was to fucking stand back and then see throw and then find out trying to get the reads. So I'm sure I get told off for that one because we didn't follow the game plan for 3 years out. He got a little bit better off me, and I just felt like my striking was just that bit better. And then there was these exchanges, I just thought I was connecting that
I wanted to touch on that. You so long I've got how was it getting hit?
Yeah, I said a lot of people speak to me and they said like still think about it. You the same shit every time. Camp's going well, camp's going really well. That 6 weeks out of the fucking this competition made my knee. So camp did go really well. Man, you really want my coaches. Smart about it. I wasn't also feel like I didn't really want to go. Like this, I think the coaches like yes, that was
having someone like you say, Thomas Paull, especially how much do you contribute that to success?
Honestly, Joe Rice, Steve Acton, Simpson, all those guys, they're the reason why I'm here, man. They say it's far apart, it's such a well, fight him. There's guys in the gym that fucking concentrate put me in those bad positions, so when you get into those kind of exchanges, I know I'm ready to be in there day in the gym.
Just the last one, quick night tonight, see how you feel fresh, when you look to get back on the day, obviously that's not the layoff at that time.
No layoffs now, I'll be like, fucking goals to achieve. I heard full ticket coming back in September, so we can pull off now, going against September. There's other organisations out there, so we'll keep an eye out. I'll definitely have to get back out there soon, so yeah.
Are you going to work yourself some stylish fights like that now?
Yeah, I can't wait to have fucking that little reel I'll be able to spin that now. That's gonna help. See the gun. That's it, that's what fight. It's that fucking one. That's what I'm like. So yeah, I have to say shout out for the fucking coaches. So I was gonna hold up the cage for 30 seconds. I was taking a break and then they just kept saying fucking disengage. So I had to get in there last time.
Well, we can't help but see you fight again. Combat Sports UK, winner, our friends. How good does that feel to get off the mark and to get that victory, get that run on your record now?
Dude, it's been so hard. It's been a hard year. I found out my father had cancer right before I went proud for World Championships and destroyed me. But I'm doing this for him now. And he's getting better by the day. Just showing him like to fight.
I think obviously your record's a bit steep this evening about what I've just seen there. Do you think that you're maybe underappreciated a little bit coming into this fight?
100%, but me and my team, we don't know how good I am and how good I can be. This is just the beginning. And a lot of people don't know. Like, MMA is illegal in Iceland, so we can't compete. So we do grappling, we do boxing. I'm 3-0 in boxing. I grappled a lot, getting Gunny, Luka Jelcic, all of them boys helped me so much. All my teammates, everyone. Just want to thank everybody for this. So in the beginning of the year, hoping to be back here in September.
So yeah, we're going to fight in September.
He was tougher than I thought he was.
Yeah, you did.
Especially in the grappling exchanges. I knew I had him striking, but I wanted. I've been having so many split decision losses. So I didn't want to risk it. I want to get the takedown. You know, I get one takedown, I win the round.
Yeah, definitely. Well, like I said, you look great on the feet, and I can see in the opening exchanges when you were tagging and you were landing. But then even on the ground, you were taking it back. You pride yourself on being like really well rounded.
Yeah, good. I've been working my ass off in the grappling, especially on clean striking. I'm trying to use my jab more to set everything up, and it was nice.
Yeah. Well, you deserve the win. Fantastic fight, and you can go and enjoy it now. Really well deserved. Thank you very much.
Let's go, Mjolnir, taking over.
Chris here from Combat Sports UK with your winner, Blue White House. Brawling fight. You landed that uppercut in the first round. You got it really good. Did you expect it to recover it as quickly as you did?
I knew that it was going to shoot yesterday, so I knew that it was going to be there.
Were you expecting obviously to take down? It looked like it was.
I knew it was going to take me there. Everyone just thought I was going to easy.
You guys here at Tennessee, fantastic team that you got here. Do you reckon they contribute a lot to the success that you have tonight?
Yeah, big
and I see, like I said, a bit out here. When do you think you're going to get back in there? Well, I look forward to seeing you.
Thank you guys for tuning into the GTFP 19 post-fight show. We will be doing quite a few of these for everyone, man, and especially Golden Ticket. Golden Ticket Fight Promotion has been spectacular with Combat Sports UK, and we cannot wait to bring more stuff forward. On behalf of Combat Sports UK, I'm Jendo, signing off.
Conceive, believe, achieve.
This is former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Michael Bisping.
Paddy the Baddy here. You're listening to Combat Sports UK.
And you're watching Combat Sports UK.